Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I already started working here and I was like, you know what, let's just film it. So maybe you guys like the idea. I am using 12 by 12 paper from Stamping Up. This is the Valentine specialty paper. I think more is the name of it. I don't know if it's still in stock. I've had this for a while, and you guys know we're gonna start this year by using things that I already have instead of going out and purchasing. I really want to downsize on the paper that I already have. So I am going to start by setting this paper aside, and this is, like I said, Valentine's Day inspired. I am also using the crepe paper pad that I decided to keep, and I am going through it and basically just ripping out the sheets that I am going to use and separating that. So, or to make this video, keep it within a reasonable amount of time, I am honestly probably going to be skipping to certain parts and talking in some, but I just want you to know that I am just in here separating paper. That's all I'm doing. And we are going to be creating origami hearts and sticking a lollipop through the center as if it was an arrow through the heart, and that is what my daughter is going to pass or share with her classmates for Valentine's Day. Now my daughter, I have to do a lot of these. I think she said like 40. My daughter goes to different classrooms for Quest, so I am having to do more than the average, what is it, 22 classmates. So I'm gonna be probably honestly doing a lot closer to 40. So I have separated 41 sheets of paper, which is amazing. That's a great way to use this paper pad. And what I am going to do is I am going to bring my paper cutter over and scoot that over, and I am going to want to cut these in a square. So you decide what size of square do you want. I am going to stick to an 8.5, which gives me this size of a heart. So I am going to cut 8.5 by 8.5, and of course I am going to save as much of my scraps as I can. Last one. Okay. I'm not gonna get rid of the hearts, the scraps, because I'm gonna come back and use some of it to create that second heart that's gonna sit right here. So now that I've cut up all my paper, it's 8.5 by 8.5. This is the hardest part, you guys, and trust me, after doing a few of these, it's gonna come like nothing to you. So the first thing you want to do is fold your paper halfways, open it, and then fold it halfways again, but this time going in the opposite direction, like so. You know, I had my score tool here, but you don't need it. You could use your fingers. And then you're going to open it, and I know you can't see it, but you'll know when you're doing it. You want to fold one side to the middle. So you're gonna have something like this. here's the half point, and you're gonna fold this like that. And then you're going to flip it over, and you're gonna find your center and fold this way. Like so. This is like making a paper plane. And you're gonna fold it like that. Okay, once you have this, I don't know, triangle shape, you're gonna flip it over, and you're to use this side right here, and you're going to fold the right side again to the center, to the middle. So it's gonna look a little bit funky, but trust me, it's gonna be okay. And you want to do the same thing to the other side. All right, so now you have this, imagine the flaps of an airplane down here. And again, this is on the side that has this little pocket. And what you want to do from here is you want to take this corner and fold it to the edge of the red, if that makes any sense, which is again towards the center. Okay, it's as if you're going lining it up, and this side is right in the middle of the entire paper, and we're going to do that on this side as well. So now you have this shape that looks, I don't know, an oddly diamond shape. It's not really a diamond shape, but you have this side right here. So this side that has the flaps, you want to kind of push down here, and you kind of want to bend tip to tip. So like so, okay? And what I like to do is I like to press this side, and then right here. But as you guys can see, this one doesn't really want to close because it has that. So what you want to do is hold here, and at the same time push this one open like that. I mean, not open, but like push it down like that. So I'll do that on the, let me zoom you guys in so you guys could see. So we folded it, right? And I'll do another one just so that you guys can have a better understanding. Hopefully I'm explaining myself. So once we folded it here, I am using the tips to tips, and I'm kind of running my fingers, right? And I've pressed here. I want to do the same thing here. I want to press this part, but then push this side out like that. And it's okay if it's not perfectly even, because you won't be able to see that in the later. So at the same time you're pushing that, you're also flattening out this part right here. Once you're there, you want to fold this corner to the center like so, and then fold this one inward, and now you have a funky looking heart. So in order for you to fix that, all you have to do is put your finger here and press halfway down there, and this corner, the corner of this tip will touch the bottom. Does that make sense? So we're folding it in half and just barely touching it, and then flattening out the top. And now you pick up this corner and you hide that extra in that little pocket that we have. And now you have an origami heart. So I'm gonna do it again, and I'm using the same type of paper because, like I said, I'm doing 41 of these. Okay, so it's an 8.5 by 8.5 paper. I'm gonna fold it in half. I'm gonna open it, and then I'm gonna grab the bottom and fold it upward like so. Okay, So now I have 4 little squares in here. I want to take whatever side you want, it doesn't matter, and bring it to my center score line right here. So I'm going to do that. Okay, and now I have this, right? Here's the half. So it's like a quarter. But let me not confuse you by doing that. Okay, so there. Okay, so now that we have that, we're going to flip it over. Okay, so this side down. We're gonna flip it over and we're gonna fold one corner to the center. We're going to fold the other corner to the center. Okay, we're going to flip it over, and now this side to the center. Well, if I could get it a line. I'm kind of picky about my lines, but that's okay. And to the center. Okay, now you have this funky looking shape. What you want to do is turn this at the bottom, this little pocket at the bottom. You're gonna fold this right here to the red line. And at the same time that you're dressing this side to the middle, you're also dressing this side right here. And this is where we get that funky diamond looking shape, although it's not really a diamond. Okay, once we have here, you're going to fold tip to tip. And this is where I like to put it on the table and then just kind of run my fingers to either side. And while I'm pressing on this side, I want to push this as well. So I'm pushing the center, but then I am flattening this little area right here. So once again, I don't know if you guys can see, I am pushing here and holding this straight, but with this finger I am flattening it this way. Okay, and as you can see, there's kind of like the start of our heart already. You can go ahead and put it in the pocket if you want. It doesn't affect, honestly, anything in which order you do it. And then we're going to fold this right here. And we're going to fold it. And then this tip, because we get a funky looking heart, we're going to fold this piece in half like so, and the tip is barely touching this line right here. So we're gonna do that here. Okay, and that is our second heart. So now what I want to do is I am going to be bringing my Lawn Fawn candy heart, and I am just taking the one that says smile, and I am going to grab a few of my scraps. So we'll just grab one piece, this right here, and I am going to cut the heart out. If you don't have a big shot, then you could just skip this part, because honestly it's just like a decoration detail. It doesn't serve a purpose or anything like that. So if you don't have it, then you don't have to do that. So I'm gonna just cut one more. I just happen to pick all the same background. You know why? It's because it was the last stack. Just running it through for the second part. And then I don't care so much about the word. I don't care so much about the word smile, so I'm not keeping the positives, or is this the positive, that's the negative? I have no idea. And I'm just gonna keep it like that and like that. So we're just gonna take adhesive. Let's see, I think I could use this glue, although yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Okay, let me get my mat because I don't want to get the other board dirty. Just randomly put it in there. Okay, now we're going to let those dry there, and I'm going to take my regular hole punch and I'm going to cut 2 holes. And okay, so for this part, you could, if you could see, you kind of have like the space right there and a space right there. So what I want to do, or what you guys want to do, is you want to cut a hole wherever in an angle, if that makes any sense. I know you could barely see it, but there's my hole right there. So the next hole, I kind of want it up here so that it goes this way, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna just slide my hole punch in there and it works perfectly. Let's see, don't want it too far. And you see, here's my hole, my first one, and here's my second one, if you guys can see that. Sorry, hold on. Here and here. So now what we're going to be doing, the final step is to get your lollipops. So I went to Home Goods and I got this Yum Earth organic lollipops because they had 100, and all you have to do is slide the popsicle in there, and that is my daughter's Valentine's Day. Right here in the back, I'm just gonna have her write down in her own handwriting because she's actually super excited to do this with me. She wants to help, but I told her to give me time so that I could film it. So all she has to do is write from Adriana, and that is going to be her Valentine's Day card. That one, she gets to pass out to all her classmates, but also it helps me tremendously by putting to use some of the paper that I've been wanting to get rid of because it's just been sitting here for years, some of them. And that's basically going to consist of our heart. Hopefully I didn't confuse you guys. I am gonna honestly just sit here and continue to make more hearts. And these suckers work the best because they're skinny, they're healthy, but I also have the blow pop, and these, because the circle portion of these are more bulkier, you could still use them, but it's going to be bulky like that. So you could still use it. But like I said, I prefer these because one, well, they're healthier, but also because they're flatter. So it doesn't matter. You guys do your own preference. So that's gonna be it for today. I hope that you enjoyed watching our little Valentine's Day craft for my daughter's classes. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Bye.